Hi everybody, so welcome to another live video from Martina. That's me, a health coach and migraine and headache expert. So today actually had planned to talk about skin brushing and why that is a good habit to have and how it is beneficial, and I'm still gonna talk about that, but I'm also gonna talk a little bit about essential oils because I've had the experience over the last couple of days again in a more intense way how good they are, because even as a health coach you can catch some germs or just get sick a little bit every now and then, but much less than I used to before I started to eat the way I eat now, before I started to eat healthier. And when I get sick, which is not so often, when I still worked in a corporate company and did eat normally, which I considered healthy, but it wasn't. Some years I got sick 4 times and had to report sick then each from 3 to 5 days, which was very uncomfortable for me because I wanted to work and show that I can do it. And then once I started to change my nutrition, it got much less. So maybe I got a little bit of a cold once a year. And now the more I work in this way with my own health, the shorter those spells are. So knocking on wood, but it's been a long time that I have been sick for more than a couple of days or 3 days. And so just this weekend it happened. Had a fever on Saturday, yesterday just a little bit. Not feeling too well, but better. And today a little bit of a cold, but no fever. And I think on the mend. And I think this is thanks to the nutrition and the lifestyle habits that I have in place. And not the least 2 of these ones that I now will tell you. So one of them is skin brushing. This is like a long-term benefit that you can take up into your rituals. It's really good. I show you. I just have a very cheap skin brush. You can get some fancy nice ones. I just got this in Germany from one of those companies that have all like the cosmetics and stuff, and it costs like €3. It's quite nice. It's not too hard, not too soft. You can hold it very good here, and then you actually do nothing else than brushing your body before you shower. Is a good way in the morning from the furthest place from the heart, so with the bottom of the feet to start, and on from the right side and then the left side, and up in strokes up to your heart. So I start with my right foot, bottom of the foot, and then the foot all around, and then up to the knee, and then from the knee to the hip. And then I do the other leg the same way, and then I do the belly and the lower back in more like circulatory strokes or also upwards. And then the arm, right arm, left arm, and then a little bit here, you can go like this and this, then you go towards the heart. And you feel invigorated by it. It's good for the skin, but what the main benefit is, it gets the lymph flow increased, so it makes the lymph move, because the lymph system we have is really one of the main parts of our immune system. It helps to transport all the toxins outside of the body, but it doesn't have a motor or like a pump like our blood circulatory system has. So it is depending on us moving. So what is really good for it is, for example, unless you do a lot of sport anyway, running and jumping, like a trampoline, a really good soft trampoline is good to have in the home. So if it's not a nice weather outside, you can do that. And additionally, or as an alternative, at least the skin brushing, because the lymph system also, it goes with gravity, so it tends to go down. So if you increase it with the strokes going upwards, you get it moving. So this is really something I think is also part of why when I get cold or even flu, it goes past much quicker. Also the cold showers that I do in the morning. Now I've been not feeling too well. I haven't done it, but I think from tomorrow I start again. And then essential oils. So these are really helpful. I love to have a mixture that is yeah, therapeutic in many ways. I use this one, it is On Guard. I happen to have this from doTERRA, but I also happen to have from Young Living Thieves, which is similar in composition. There's just one ingredient which is different, and the amounts. So both companies know that this composition is really helpful. I have a lot of the doTERRA brand, but I think Young Living is good, or any other brand that has natural oils, natural essential oils, you know, they're pure, then I think it's good wherever you get it. So for me, it's the convenience of ordering and getting it at home. But, you know, in your natural food store, you can get them. I think I talked about that. So On Guard is something I use to gargle. You know, when you have a sore throat, I put a few drops, 1 or 2, in a little bit of water, and then I gargle with that. I also put it on the bottom of my feet at night before I go to sleep. When I have a cold coming on, I put a drop here, maybe with a little bit of coconut oil, and then I can breathe it in. Or even put a drop on my pillow. And then I also have oregano oil. So oregano oil, it's a bit of a used bottle, as you can see. This is very potent. Also, I put a drop under each sole of my feet. And why there? Because there, although, you know, it feels a thick skin, but this is a part of the body where the oils get absorbed very easily into our bloodstream. So it's really a very good place to start. Also, if you have children, it's a place where it doesn't disturb them. You know, maybe they don't like the smell. The oregano smell is quite strong, but it still aids them in getting healthier. This is very strong antiseptic. So I love working with this when it's needed, which is toi toi toi, not so often. Toi 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 is what we say in Germany, like knock on wood. And then I have Breathe, also a mixture, which is good for when you have a cold, like you feel congested, you can't really breathe that well. And this one, for example, has laurel, eucalyptus, mint oil, then it has tea tree oil, citrus peel oil, Ravinsara, which I didn't even know, and cardamom oil. So also it's very aromatic. And that one, again, I put a drop on each side of the pillow in the evening, or I massage it here when I feel really congested here, I have a cough. So these things are, for me, a relief to know I have them at home. It's like my own little pharmacy. It's quite big now, actually. I have a lot of them because I love to experiment. You could make your own mix. So, example, if you wanted to do something like this On Guard or the Thieves from Young Living, you know, you could buy single oils and mix them. So it has in there rosemary, eucalyptus, citrus or wild orange peel oil. It has cinnamon and clove, which is quite important. So these ones are very potent. I think they go back to, and when there was the pest, there were some thieves, at least that's the name thieves where it comes from, and they wanted to rub the dead people, unfortunately, or the sick people without getting sick, so they had a mixture of oils and they didn't get sick. Not positive in the sense that they rubbed people, but you know, it's that those oils really can help. So that's what I wanted to share with you, because maybe you want to have something in your pharmacy at home that is natural, that doesn't have side effects. Of course, with natural oils, you need to, you know, be careful not to put them in the eyes or near the eyes. You can carefully ingest a few of them, but, you know, use with caution, try it out if you're okay with that. I am so far, everything I used also internally was fine, but, you know, I would just proceed with caution there. Especially with kids, you know, maybe do the external use. The sole of the feet is really good, or maybe put it on the pillow for them so they can sleep better when they have a cold. The On Guard actually is also good when you have kids and they come home from school, and you know, at school there is it's making the round, you know, some kind of infectious illness is going around, like the cold or diarrhea or something. Then make sure that you rub this essential oil, like just a drop on a cloth over your door handles once they come in, so you know, you kind of keep things out, you do something against those germs before they actually take root in your house. So that's also a good way to do it. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions about the oils and the use of them or the dry brushing, skin brushing, let me know. I would love to hear that you also felt better because of using that, or maybe you just like to use these tips. And if you want to see more tips, you can check out happychoiceslab.com. That's my website. I will continually post there some more tips in my blog posts, or on Facebook, of course, on the page that you saw this video, or where you can find this. Okay, so that's all for today. I wish you a wonderful day and stay healthy and fit, and yeah, stay healthy. Okay, bye.